Hey guys, what's up? So, if you haven't noticed already, listen to this record. Yes, Number the Beast. Prisoner's on right now, if you haven't noticed. But, so this is part 3. Man, these are really getting really long. Or I'm like splitting it off into so many parts. Sorry about that, but, so this is part 3. Where I last left off, I answered what was my least favorite metal subgenre and why. So now moving on to the next question. This is from When I Was Flesh. The question is, what folk and black metal bands do you listen to? I don't know any folk metal bands. I don't know any folk metal bands, but if you have some that you would recommend to me, by all means, tell me what bands to look up and I'll look them up. And black metal bands, the only Norwegian black metal band I listen to is Mayhem, and like I said in the video before, I named off the first wave of black metal bands because those are the ones that I love. All the first wave black metal bands such as Venom, Hellhammer, Celtic Frost, Bathory, Merciful Fate, King Diamond, stuff like that. But the only Norwegian band that I love is Mayhem. Everything else I don't like at all. Okay. So that was your question. Next is, I don't know how to say your name. Well, I know how to say like most of your name, but I don't know how to say the last word. It's School of Archivon, I think, or Arcaven. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's School of Archivon. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but the question is, when did you get into metal, and what about it made you love it till this day? I got into metal around like summer of like maybe the end of 5th grade, going into 6th grade. That's when I really started to get into metal. The bands I started to listen to was Metallica, Slayer, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, you know, all the main stuff. I didn't really go off into the more underground bands like Sodom and Creator and all the lesser known metal bands such as like, you know, Venom and all that, and Motorhead. Actually, I knew about Motorhead in 6th grade, I lied. Anthrax, Megadeth. But all the lesser known bands I did not discover until maybe middle school, early high school. So I was really late into metal, but the early years I was into stuff like Metallica, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Dio, you know, all the main stuff. All the bands that are well known, Megadeth, Slayer. What makes me love it to this day? The variety in it, of course. It's not most of it's not repetitive. There's always something new in metal. Every band that comes out adds a little bit of something that is new and refreshing. Even some of the bands that put out new records, you know, some of the older bands, they sometimes they put something new in their record, and that could add a little bit of variety in there. It's always something fresh and new with metal. Also, it's something that I can take my anger out on. I can connect to it. It's relatable. That's what I love about metal, and that's what makes me a metalhead to this day. If you haven't seen my What Metal Means to Me video, I kind of explain this question and break it down a little bit more through my personal experiences, and I kind of dwell on this a little more. So if you haven't seen part 1 and 2 of my videos, What Metal Means to Me, go check it out, and I dwell on this a little more. Okay, I don't know how to say the next person's name. Johannes Bratley, I don't know. I probably butchered your fucking name so badly right now, but anyways, the question is, what is your favorite Metallica song? My favorite Metallica song is Ride the Lightning, and it's also my favorite album, because It was the first song I heard and knew it was Metallica, and it was also the first record that I heard and knew that it was a Metallica record. So that's my favorite Metallica song, and it will forever, have my respect, because that was the first record that I ever heard, first song I ever heard and knew that it was Metallica. That's actually what got me into Metallica, Ride the Lightning. So, we're gonna go back because I got new questions last night. Actually, this morning I got new questions, but they're from two people. One of which already asked a question, but that's okay. If you had a question and you didn't get to ask it, go ahead and comment below your question, and I will get to it. I'll make another part to this. I don't care how many parts I have to make to this. I'll make as many as I need to. But yeah, if you didn't get to ask a question or you want to ask another one, go ahead and comment on this video. So Dope Panda, we go back to him again, asks, if you were to kill one subgenre in metal, which would it be? Again, it would be black metal because it's so repetitive. Actually, let me be specific. I would kill Norwegian black metal because it's just so repetitive, and I don't know. It's just, I hate Norwegian black metal, except for Mayhem. I don't know what it is about Mayhem that makes me love them. I just think they're really awesome. And next question, again from Dope Panda, is what would be your big four of underrated new album bands or new wave of British heavy metal bands? For sure, Praying Mantis is one of them. Quartz, Fist, Tigers of Pantang. Even though some people know them, they don't really get as much credit as they deserve. Sorry, I can't talk. So those are really my big four. Praying Mantis, because no one really knows about them, so underrated. Fist, of course, another very underrated new album band. And like I said, what was the other one I said? Fuck. Quartz, my bad, Quartz. They're another underrated new album band that are extremely awesome. Actually, I take back Tigers of Pantang and I put in Tank. Or even Sweet Savage even. I mean, there's so many bands that are so underrated in the new album movement. Like, people know the main ones like Saxon, Raven, Iron Maiden, of course, Motorhead, Tigers of Pantang. People don't know about I think Blitzkrieg is one of them, and so is Budgie, I think, another new album band. Sweet Savage is one of them for sure. Angel Witch, all those bands. I mean, I think the biggest four are the ones that I just named, excluding Tigers of Pantang and putting in Tank. So the big four now of underrated new album bands for me is Praying Mantis, Quartz, Fist, and Tank. Those are the four most underrated new album bands that are extremely awesome. So yeah. Last question for this video comes from Mr. Thrash Metal. He's awesome. Check out his channel. Asks, what are your favorite bands from today's era? Some of today's bands that I like, Lamb of God. I don't care who fucking hates them. I think they're badass. They incorporate so much thrash in their music. It's not even funny. They even had the guitars from Testament come in and record with them. So Lamb of God, definitely. System of a Down, I love them. I wouldn't classify them as new metal at all. They're the farthest thing from new metal. Slipknot, I love Slipknot. I don't care who the fuck hates them. I love Slipknot. I wouldn't consider them new metal for a second. Another new band I like, I guess Tool would be considered new because they didn't really get popular until like the early 2000s. So Tool. New thrash bands, I love Municipal Waste, Violator, Toxic Holocaust, Vortex, Alcoholizer, Evil, Merciless Death. I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch, but I like all the new thrash bands. Oh, Thrash or Die, of course. Another new thrash band that I love. Fueled by Fire. Definitely love the new wave of thrash metal movement. So, I can't really come up with any more bands on the top of my head right now from the new era. So yeah, the bands I just named right now are really the ones that I really like love from the new age. You know, and I hate what's going on in metal right now with all this deathcore and all this. You have to add core at the end of every like genre. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's giving us a bad name and a bad reputation. All these core bands just need to fuck off and just die. That's what I think. So yeah, that was a Q&A video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you didn't get a chance to ask a question or you want to ask more questions, go ahead and comment below on this video. I'll answer them in another video when I get enough questions. So yeah, also I'm going to make a video on my Metallica vest that I finished. And I actually might do, since I have a record player, a record player now and vinyl records, I might like record a song from the records like and post it on here so you guys have something to listen to on my channel. Like I won't record the full album, I'll just record different songs, like a video, one song, one video, basically. Hopefully they don't get taken down for copyright or anything. But if they do, then I'll have to stop. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, ask more questions in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.